I am moments away from checking into the Crockfords Hotel here at Resorts World in Las Vegas. This is the creme de la creme here at Resorts World, supposedly. The best of the three hotels. You've got Hilton, you've got Conrad, and then you've got the Crockfords. And so I'm going to be staying here to figure out a couple of things because this hotel was built specifically to match up against Encore, to match up against Cosmopolitan, and compete against the luxury brands here in Vegas. And the question is this hotel really living up to its self-proclaimed hype? And even more importantly, is Crockfords worth the price? Well, you and me, we're about to find out together. This is Danny Gould, I'm the hotel guy. Let's go check out the Crockfords. Oof, I'm all the way down here. I'm gonna have to run. All right, so I did not get the free upgrade. I was very sad. They did offer me an upgrade, but it was going to be for the standard rate, which basically meant that I would have to pay $250 more for a suite. So the room that I'm staying in is their standard room, which is cool because I get to see what the standard room feels like and looks like, and it is a strip view. So there's that. So let's see if their standard room in the luxury hotel, let's see if the luxury standard is any better than the standard room at the Hilton or the Conrad. All right, let's check this place out. So far, so good. It's nice and bougie in here. Look at this, like nice tile and everything. It's really open and the sun hits you the second you walk in and boom, Trump Tower. That's not the strip, but that is right there. You've got Trump Tower over there and then boom, strip. Love it. Very cool. Yeah, this is a nice view. That is a nice view for sure. Oh, that's so cool. You get to see the other side with the screen on the side of the building. The funny thing is when I was staying at the Hilton, I was like, oh my gosh, like the funny thing is that the screen is outside my door. And I think one morning there was like maintenance being done on the screen. And so like clack, 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 clank, someone woke me up working on the screen. Okay, cool. Where do we start? Well, first things first, not as nice as the Encore and not as nice as the Wynn. Just say it. Is that Aragon? Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Huh. Well, I don't know if it works.
Look at that.
Can massage my back. All right, so nice little wallpaper here. It's nice. Gold. Modern-ish. Also looks like it could be from IKEA. Not too sure. It's like IKEA with soft close technology. Okay. So, exact same minibar as the Hilton. So that is a discount point right there. Although they do have this nice espresso machine, which that was definitely not at the Hilton. Let's look inside the bathroom here. And, ooh, okay. What is this? Oh, this must be the toilet area. So that's the toilet. You come in here and you have some privacy from the rest of the bathroom. So that is a slight upgrade from the Hilton room. And his and hers sinks where I believe the Hilton was only one. No, there was two sinks at the Hilton. I can't help but feel that this isn't very luxurious. Like, don't get me wrong. It's very nice. It's very, very nice, but it's not luxury. It's not luxury. This is an upper mid-scale bathroom, very upper mid-scale. So definitely is elegant, but not luxury. Shower, okay, not luxury. This is not luxury. None of this is luxury. They say they're a luxury hotel, but this does not feel luxury. This a joke? Is this a joke? I am underwhelmed. Okay, and you might be thinking, oh, Danny, it's very snobby, and oh, like this is a nice room. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. It's nice. But when I think luxury Vegas, I am used to a massive suite at the Encore, which, by the way, same price as this was for the standard room. So I'm thinking nice, like strip view with the freaking like elegant, like stairs and stuff. And this is just like a So I think they were trying to upgrade me to the room that probably would compete with that. But then at that point, I would have been about $500 deep into this thing. And that was, that's not the point of this vlog. That's not the point of this vlog. The point is like, let's see what we can get while paying like fairly standard rates. So this dresser situation is not my favorite. I know what they're trying to do here is they're trying to make the space feel more open, because typically, these dresser areas take up a lot of the room, and in this one it's taking up very little of the room, which makes it feel more open, but it's also less functional. Oh, cool little thing here. They have a JBL soundbar. Okay, so that's cool because most hotels do not have a soundbar, so gotta assume that the sound quality coming from the TV is gonna be pretty nice. Let's see other thoughts here. This room is just, it's got nice design, but it's also like, it's got a very like vanilla design. It's very vanilla. Like a lot of this looks like I could pick it up at IKEA. Like this looks like an IKEA furniture piece, with a glass top. So nothing special about that. Nothing special about this. The tiles just kind of like bleh. This is okay, but it's not that great. Any other circumstance, I would be singing the praises of this hotel. But given how there's been so much like self-proclaimed hype around Crockfords, like this was supposed to be the thing, like the best one, and so far it's just pretty underwhelming. All right, so another ding in what the fuck are they thinking category is the soap situation. So we have lotion, obviously, right? So we get our lotion, and then to wash our hands we have shampoo. This is not starting well. This is not starting well. All right, so just a couple of thoughts here, preliminary thoughts of the room. Number one is this is not a luxury room. This is a upper mid-scale room. So already it's false advertising, if you ask me. So if you're going to advertise the Crockfords as the luxury portion of Resorts World, then all of those rooms, regardless of whether they are standard or suites or whatever, should live up to that name, should live up to the hype, and this one does not. I'm gonna open the curtains again. Okay, but then I want it to stop. But then I want it to stop. Stop. Oh, there we go. User error. All right, so let's see if this works. Now we got the shears. Oh, much better. Okay, good. Okay, so as I was saying, this hotel is falsely advertised. This is not luxury. This is a upper mid-scale hotel. And the fact that they have the nerve to say that this is luxury on the strip, the only reason that they can even possibly get away with that is because the Crockfords sits on the top 10 floors of Resorts World. So both sides of the building, Crockfords takes over both sides of the building. So they can get away with it because they're like, well, it's on the top levels. And by the way, this strip view is like very nice. I've had better strip views as well, but that's just the location of this thing is like it's at the end of the strip. So you do get like a nice full view, but at the same time, like it's not as nice as some of the other views. I digress. This room is just very average. Now, considering that I spent $250, I don't feel that bad because I've stayed in other rooms of similar caliber for about the same price in Vegas. I've also stayed in much nicer rooms for less than this price in Vegas. So kind of sits right there in the middle of the pack, if you will. Ooh, that's my luggage. All right, so that bellman was actually like a breath of fresh air. The guy came in here, delivered the bags, and then he gave me a tour of the room. So he helped me understand like what all the different amenities and features were inside this room. So he was actually really awesome. And that's the best service that I've received here at Resorts World thus far. I thought that the people who checked me in, so moving forward, right? So let's talk about the check-in experience. The check-in experience was underwhelming. I would have expected that, luxury, that I would have had some sort of like elevated check-in experience. Now, they were very nice and cordial there. I might have thrown her off by asking for a free upgrade, but I said it in like a very like nonchalant, like, hey, just out of curiosity, like, would you happen to have any free upgrades? And so she like checked with the manager and she like came back and did all that stuff. But maybe I threw her off with that, but there was no explanation as to any of the benefits of staying at Crockfords. I knew more about what the benefits were of staying here than she explained to me. So that's never a good thing, because I would assume that me being the guest and her being the expert, that there would be things that would be communicated to me, such as, the fact that I have access to the club here at the Crockfords, which is complimentary for guests of the hotel. And she didn't explain that to me. So things that I assumed would be explained at check-in, things that guests should know, those things should be communicated at check-in, and it wasn't communicated. And I would expect that at any hotel, let alone a luxury hotel on the Strip. So that was a little bit of a bummer. Although I will say there was another front desk attendant who was very helpful and very cordial with me at the same time. Gerald, shout outs to you. Really nice dude. But again, it was just kind of like a meh check-in experience, and I had to ask a lot of the questions. I just didn't feel like the service was there. And for a luxury stay, I'm going to keep saying that because that's what they proclaim they are. It just wasn't there, you know, because I've stayed at the Ritz, I've stayed at other luxury resorts, and I know what the treatment's like there, and this just wasn't it. I will say though that the hallway decor is very elegant. So I do like the way that the hallways look here at Crockfords. I thought, you know, just based off of what I saw at Hilton and then now here, so just comparing the two, it's obvious that the attention to detail, the quality of material and craftsmanship is definitely much better here. So I do see that they made an effort there, but then you come into the room and it's just kind of like, man, it's vanilla. It's nothing special. And yeah, I'm being harsh, but again, you open yourself up to this kind of criticism when there are proclamations being made that aren't necessarily 100% true. All right, I'm heading down to the gym right now. Before I do that, stretch a little bit. Let's get our splash on, shall we? Oh, yeah. Pretty comfy. I think the official hotel guy splash score for this mattress is going to be a solid 6 out of 7. Solid. Yeah, that bed is definitely the shining star of this room so far. So I'm excited to sleep in that thing. I think it's going to be a really, really comfy night's sleep. Although if you really do Vegas right, does how comfy the mattress is really matter? Probably not. Oh, look. 2 free water bottles. That's nice of them. Well, I would certainly hope that for $200 and something a night, I would get a free mini water bottle. But thanks, Crockfords. I'm not salty. I'm not salty about this room whatsoever. You're salty. I'm not salty. You're salty. I'm not salty. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? This room is awesome. So another thing that's happening here is that the Chromecast is not working and there's no sound. Oh. Ready to stream your favorite ever mind today? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the mystery of the missing hand soap has been solved. There it is. For all your showering needs, hand wash. Ladies and gentlemen, we got hand wash, hair conditioner, and body wash, the 3 essentials for taking a shower. Honestly, this has been a train wreck of a start to this stay. And honestly, it's like comparatively not that bad. But given that the bar has been set high, not by anyone else other than Resorts World themselves, are like, this is luxury. And it's like, no, it's not. It's not. But I am excited to go check out the club here at Crockfords, which is the private club that you can only access if you are staying here. What I just demonstrated is my perceived lack of attention to detail when they were making this place. Those doors, like I barely touched them, and they just boom, like slam it. Like the noise is super loud and really kind of like disturbing and like just like jolting. A really, really loud noise. Those should be soft close. Those should not be making loud noises, especially not in a room like this of this caliber. So that encapsulates my experience here. It was good, but there is like it's decent, but there is an overall lack of attention to detail that really could elevate the experience here. You know, it's like tiny hinges swinging big doors. It doesn't need to be like massive changes, but it is confused. It is a confused property and definitely a very confused room. Like it says it wants to be luxury, but this shit ain't luxury, bro. You know, one of my biggest qualms with this hotel, and I will explore this thought in detail later, but it doesn't know what it wants to be. You know, like part of the time when you walk through the hotel, you think that like it's a Asian themed type of hotel, which is very similar to like Wynn and Encore, kind of a ripoff, right? But then at the same time, you've got some really like awesome spectacles like the Globe in the district, and you've got some other things that is like, hey, this is more like contemporary, avant-garde, kind of like abstract, artsy feel to it as well. And because it doesn't pick a lane, it's confused. And because it's confused, it has no soul. And because it's no soul, the rooms are vanilla. And because the rooms are vanilla, I get hand soap instead of shampoo, and shampoo instead of hand soap.
So that brings us to our final score here for the Crockfords, and the Hotel Guide official score for the Crockfords Resorts World Las Vegas is a 4.7 out of 7. A very disappointing score for a hotel that has been self-hyped for so long. There's an arrogance there that is simply not justified at Crockfords. You know, like 85% of the things at Hilton, 90% of the things at Conrad for like a third or a fourth of the price. Not worth it. Don't stay there. Garbage. If you're watching this video right now and you're trying to decide which hotel inside of Resorts World to stay at, I actually filmed a video where I went over all 3 hotels in the same video, the pros and cons of staying at each. So you can check out that video linked in the description box down below.
Hey, if you made it this far in the video and you are not yet subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new review just like this one. This is Danny Gould, everyone. I'm the hotel guy, and I will catch all of you in the next video.